Okay. Ooh. That's not funny, but it's funny. So, Art Briles, I think his name is, he used to be a head coach for a college football team. He was fired after it's found out that he was complicit in the allowance of some of his players to rape women, and he basically allowed them to get away with it by covering it up. So he has now landed himself a job, the coach has, because he covered up the rapes so that they could continue to play football. So he covered up the rapes. He was fired from there. He has now landed himself a job at a Texas high school as the coach of that football team. So I want to know, will he be called to step down? Because people are outraged because of what he done. And then I started laughing because this person has got, the face on. They got the finger over the mouth, like don't tell. So will he be called to step down because of what he has done? Some of his players at the university not suspected of, they were guilty of rape, and he covered it up, or he helped to cover it up. Or should I say he was, because I don't think he covered it, because he didn't spend time in jail. He allowed, or was complicit in the allowance of the cover-up. He knew and then turned a blind eye, saying, do what you gotta do, don't tell me about it. So, will they call for him to step down from this new job? Because parents are saying, what kind of message does this send to the kids? That you can do awful things and your coach has your back. As long as you play well, he doesn't really care. First card, the 9. Oh, it's the Hermit. Like the 9 of who? There's the Hermit. Searching for answers. It's very interesting. What is this? Is it called the anglerfish? I believe, something like that. It's where it has this giant mouth that's ready to just suck up whatever comes near. It actually has a little thing on its head. I forget what it's called, but it lights up. So the fish are attracted to it. They swim close and they fall victim. Behind it is a person complicit in the trick, because they need the light to search for their answers, or they need you to play football so that they can find the glory as the head coach. Meanwhile, you can devour whatever you want. And that is him. The 4 of Wands. This is your togetherness. This is your sanctioned activity. This is your team. This is the doors are open and everything is all well and good. 3 of Wands. Now we wait. We got hired. Initial reaction. Now we're on the team. Get in there, get to making changes, but everybody got to hurry about it, so now you're in a position to where people are coming against you because of what you have done in the past. 4 of Pentacles. Now we start the clinging. Now we start the holding on to whatever it is you have left, not wanting to relinquish anything because you feel as though you've earned it and deserved it. Because you didn't do it, the anglerfish did. Before I call it anglerfish ever again, what is that called? I have to know. It is an anglerfish. It's the ugliest thing. Boy, that water sure holds some creatures, don't it? That's a monster movie all in itself down there. Queen of Swords. This is the law. Six of Spears. That is the Six of Wands. Now that's interesting. The Six of Wands is usually the celebrated person. Well, I guess okay, that is a celebration of sorts. To the victor go the spoils. There's a person here that's defeated. They're more prominent than the person who is celebrated for the victory. Person who celebrated is sort of, in the background, behind the scenes, trying to get work done, and then the person who is defeated is more prominent in the picture. This might be indicative of him. Also interesting, this bird / woman seems to have sort of a last laugh over the victim. Not victim. Well, he's not a victim, but you know what I'm saying. The person who was defeated. So maybe there's some justice in that. Two of Cauldrons in the fear. The cooperation will come against you. Is what you fear. It's not predictive. It's just what you fear. What you hope for is a transition to a better time with the Six of Swords. But judgment is in your environment. Life is about to get hard. Look what you have done. The Two of Wands is in the background. The plans have started. They have already started the initial stages for your removal by protest. Your word of warning, Six of Cauldrons, the past, naturally. Your word of solace is the truth, clarity, and victory. You just may come out of this on top. The King of Cups is in the future. That's your outcome card. So they are going to try to get you. It's going to initially feel like a victory. And depends on whose victory. I think he is going to come out a little better than the rest, or a little better than he should. I don't see him losing his job. But that can change. Keep after it. He does not deserve to be anywhere near a campus whatsoever.